Hello, Taurus. Welcome to another timeless general love reading. Please keep in mind it is general. It's definitely not going to resonate with everyone. Not a bad idea to take a look at your moon and rising signs as well, because that will give you a much bigger, more well-rounded view of the messages coming through. It is also timeless, so whenever you're drawn to it to see the messages is when you're meant to get them. I want to thank you for viewing, liking, sharing, subscribing. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up so that it can circulate for others. Thank you as well for your comments. I do read them all. I don't have time to respond to every one of them, but I do love to read them, so thank you so much. I missed out on December's end of the month reading as I was going through a huge transformation. It was very intense. It lasted for about a month and a half here, but it grew me in a way that I needed. I needed the growth. I know that. Some of you may be going through the same thing, because when I was going through the transformation, it was all around the two eclipses, the one at the end of December and the one in the beginning of January. And I probably started my transformation around the middle of December, and I just came out of it. So some of you may be going through the same thing, and it's fine. It doesn't feel so good when you're going through it. It's very uncomfortable, to say the least. Okay. I'm doing my spread a little bit different, just changing it up so that we don't all get bored. I hope you like it. Let's get going. First card out is the Five of Fire or Five of Wands. Now this deck is the Good Tarot. Next we have the Four of Fire or Four of Wands. Ooh, then we have the World. Ace of Swords, Ace of Air, Ace of Swords, and Patience. Bottom of the deck and part of your overall energy is the Page of Fire or Page of Wands. You have a lot of wands around you. Wands represent action. The other part of your overall energy is the center card, and that is the Four of Wands. So this is all about you taking action, and we're going to get into that when we get into the messages coming through for you. So give me a minute just to take a look at the cards and feel the energy and any messages coming through. Okay, Taurus, there is a very definite message here for you around a newness in your life, in the way of creative. I'm hearing the word purposing, if that makes any sense to you. It's all about new starts, new beginnings, creatively building the world that you want around you. Now, some of this is, for some of you, going to mean you are in a phase, a new phase, where you're having to let go of something that you thought possibly was going to be there longer. But it's about moving yourself into that place or that direction where you will have what is right for you, for your highest good. So those of you that are in a situation right now that you already are aware is coming to an end, okay? This isn't me saying you need to bring this situation to an end. You already know that there's something not quite right here, or there's something off, because you are being guided in a very specific direction. The World card says that very clearly. It's about life cycles coming to an end so that the new phase in your life can begin. Now, I want to start with your overall energy here. You have, like we said, the Page of Fire. Oh, geez, I didn't turn your light on. Hang on a second. Okay, this may help you see this card a little better. Again, Page of Fire. Okay, so this is all about enthusiastic action, creativity. It is moving in a new direction, a new phase in your life. And with the Four of Fire or Four of Wands here, this again is all about a new creative phase. Pleasure and harmony in relationships. Sorry guys, kind of had that. I cannot do this without getting that dang light on here. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. There are so many messages here, like I said, coming through for you, moving into a new phase. You've got the Page of Fire, the Four of Fire, the World. This Five of Fire, this is where you're at, okay? This is where you're headed or need to head. This is your desires, helpful and challenging. So where you're at-ish, because again, time is an illusion, right? So this position here, this is, again, it's all about creative brainstorming. It's about the differences between people and getting yourself to that place where you honor where they stand, what their beliefs are, what their thoughts are on the subject, whatever the subject is, okay? Whatever this is for you, this movement in this new direction. It feels to me like you might want to move forward in this partnership. For those of you that are in a relationship, maybe some of you, what you're looking at is wanting to commit in a stronger way. Get married, move in together, whatever it is. And your person isn't quite ready for that. Or it's not the direction that's right for you at this time. So you are being guided and shifted. But it's about not fighting the direction you're headed in, not going up against what the other person believes or wants or thinks. This is about you just being you, being connected to you, being totally in your own place in life and allowing the guidance to move you on your path in the right direction. Those of you that are in a relationship, a committed relationship, you're married possibly, this is just about shifting either to a new direction, a higher up, we're always raising our consciousness to a higher state. Maybe this is the two of you moving to that next level in your partnership, right? Whatever that means for you. For those of you that are in a relationship, a committed relationship that's feeling off, or it's heading south, that's being divinely guided. All of you, all of these situations, all of these scenarios, you're being divinely guided. Don't fret, don't fear. Try to go with the flow, because it is literally picking you up and moving you onto the right path for your destiny. Okay, so your desires. This is wanting that new phase, wanting to be happy, wanting the harmonization in a relationship. So if there isn't harmony currently, that's what you're hoping for. And it's for different reasons. Like I said, some of you want to commit to a higher level and your person doesn't. So there's no harmony there, right? So that's what I'm talking about there. This is wanting that situation that gives you reason to celebrate. Okay? What's helpful to you in this situation is the World card. Now, we all know the World card is all about allowing, because it's closing out one phase of your life in order to open up to the new phase that's coming in. It's all about being on your path and moving toward fate or destiny. And I feel like this message coming through, or the messages coming through for most of you anyway, is about you being off path. You know, we move down the path in a specific direction. Maybe we get into a relationship with a person and it's going great for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 20 years. But that's as far as it's needing to go for whatever it is you wanted to experience or learn or change about you, whatever your soul wanted when it incarnated here. So we reach that place where, you know, maybe we think this is going to be something long term, and then all of a sudden something steps in and we find ourselves being pushed in a new direction, like it or not. And usually we don't like it because we had plans and now they're changing. But that's what I'm talking about. This is all about shutting down an area of your life, whatever that is for you, allowing it to close out, come to an end, and move on. Because there is something much better for you. If where you're at feels pretty spectacular to you, and you're not understanding why you can't move forward, imagine what the universe is bringing for you next, because it's always better than where you're at. So allow the movement. The Ace of Air is in the place of what's challenging you through this. And again, this is all about destiny and fate. It's the powerful forces that swiftly move in and transform your world, your way of thinking, your way of being, your way of feeling, where you're situated, everything. Because it's all about clarity. Mental clarity is coming in for you. And that's what's challenging you, because you don't have it quite yet. You feel it. You feel this shift. You know this is, you know there's something going on here. You maybe are not totally aware of what or why or how or when or where, but you're not meant to. You're just meant to take the steps you're guided to take and move forward, right? Now, where you're headed is patience. This, by the way, is the Good Tarot deck. I love this deck. But patience is all about, again, what's going on in the background. It's spiritual alchemy, because things are being shifted and transformed and turned around and mixed up and harmonized and balanced. And it's not quite fully ready for you yet. The gestational period that you're having to go through it at this point in time, it's not complete. It's like a pregnancy, right? You have to go that 9 months before you have that baby or thereabouts. It's no different with this situation here. There is work being taken care of in behind the scenes, trying to put all of your puzzle pieces in place so that when this cycle ends and you decide to shift, you decide to allow this, and you make that shift, and you move in the direction you're being guided to move in. All the pieces are in place. So be patient, okay? Because Spirit is working this out for your highest good and the highest good of your person, whoever that is to you, right? This is going to work out for your highest good. It might not feel like that right now, and it might not look like it right now, but sometimes the biggest blessings show up in a pair of overalls and look like work, right? And something unwanted. But in the long run, it will be something very much appreciated and that you'll be grateful for, that you will understand once you get there why all of this had to take place, and you will be grateful. Now, I just want to get a Just Ask Oracle card for you for further guidance. Please and thank you, angels. Thank you. Okay, so what you have is get grounded. That is the very best advice Spirit can give you. When you get grounded, nothing can knock you over. You become very strong within yourself, within the situation. You are fully connected to Mother Gaia, Mother Earth. You have your wits about you. And again, like I said, when you're grounded, that means you're basically rooted to the earth, and you have that strength to not be knocked over when these phases end and you make that shift into that new phase, right? Now I want to get a card. Here comes a train. Prepare for the honk. Oh, not too bad this time. Okay, Synchronicity. Synchronicity Oracle. What else can we tell Taurus angels? Please and thank you. Thank you, angels. Oh, wow. This couldn't be more perfect, Taurus. Check this out. On path and about to realize manifestation. Now, if you notice the number up in the top corner here, 811, I created this deck mainly because I was seeing a lot of number synchronicities, and I wanted to know what the numbers meant. So I sat down one day and took the list of all the numbers I was seeing, and I asked my guides what the numbers represented. About half of the deck has numbers on it, and that's why I called it Synchronicity Oracle. 811 means that you are on path. This shift that you're making to head for your life's purpose or your destiny, that is on path, okay? And you are about to realize everything that you want, the manifestations of the things that you want. So anyways, 811, if you aren't seeing that at this point in time, you may start seeing it, and now you know what it means. So now I want to get a couple of cards from the Motivation Manifesto and get some more information for you, please, angels, and thank you. Okay, thank you, angels. That's one. Oh, okay, we're only going to get one of these. Life's greatest victories are won on the fields of love. Oh, that's so beautiful. Try to see everything from a place of love rather than a place of fear, okay? Because when we view things that are happening outside of us and around us that don't make us feel so empowered or so good about the situation, it generally is only because we're seeing it from a place of fear or negativity. If you always try to see situations from a place of love or positivity, you're able to see that it's not anything personal. It's not anything against you. It's not anything there to purposely hurt you. And it totally turns it around and makes it more palatable to us emotionally, mentally, physically. Okay? So Spirit wanted me to get a unicorn oracle card. So let's see what we've got here. Please and thank you, angels. Thank you. Ooh, you got two. First one out. You'll know in the morning. When you wake up, you'll have a better idea about what to do. Relax until then. Oh. Okay, so some of you are going through something pretty hectic right now. Just be yourself. You're a great person. Enjoy being yourself. Like I said, this isn't anything personal. This isn't about you. Take a step back. Take a step back and just allow this to take its course and get some rest. You'll be in a better place in the morning when you're clear. You don't have any of that leftover angst or anxiety or fear from the day before. that's when generally majority of your answers and directive messages will come through for you. Okay, so if you would like to know what you need to do, be, think, and or feel to keep this moving, to let go of this one phase as easily and pain-free as possible so you can shift into that next phase, then click the link below. We're going to go into the extended. We will ask for guidance there and get the answers for you, okay? It's not always easy to sit back and just allow things to move in your life the way they need to move. Sometimes it's a little scary, it's a little intense. So click the link below if you would like some guidance. Those of you that are going over to the extended, I'll see you over there. Those of you that are not, I love you guys. I'll see you next time.